It is 6:51 in the morning. Walking down to the bus station, like bus stop of where I gotta go. Bus doesn't leave till 7:30, but I feel like getting there. So it's not too far of a walk. It's maybe a 5-minute walk, if that. Gotta pull up my bus ticket still. Just dropped it now. Sorry, one sec. Just dropped the charging cord. Ugh. I have this little like packable zip bag that I've had in my pack for a while. Because if I remember correctly, your backpack goes below. So if you want any like snacks or anything, you gotta put them in another bag and take them with you on the bus because they don't allow your pack on the bus. So I have like my GoPro, charging stuff, cables, all that. If there's an outlet there, I have that as well, the outlet adapter, water bottle, some cookies, and a chocolate bar. If I get kind of hungry, it's about like an hour and a half bus ride. Pretty cheap overall. It was like 8 or 9 euros to get back to Santiago. Current plan is I'm going to spend 2 days in Santiago and kind of go from there on my Spain adventure. So yeah, let's go get to the bus station. So just a little update. So I went to a place on Google Maps that I thought was the bus stop, and then I was like, no, let me just check the website. It's actually a little bit further down, so that could have been bad. Almost missed my bus. I still have plenty of time. It's only 7:06, but yeah, that was almost bad. So yeah, the bus is right in front of me. And we're gonna get there. Till the next one. Just got off the bus. I crossed over a bridge that goes over kind of the train track hub. Currently walking to the pilgrim office. Let's go see if I can get another Compostela. Kind of go from there. I have no idea what else I'm going to do today. Oh, I'm going to get more patches. I did the Mushir and Fistera route, so I'm going to get those patches before I go. And yeah, no other real plans for the day. So really depends what I feel like doing, which is sleeping, but I don't know. We'll find out. All right, until next one. So I'm still walking to the pilgrim office, but on the way, because of course I have to get some. What's the place it's called? Maybe it's your Instagram and stuff. Yeah. It was kind of funny. So they have the 6 option and 12 option, and I pointed to the 12 option. And he's like, really? It's a lot of churros. It's like, challenge accepted. I can eat all these. Because I'm fat and I'm hungry. But yeah, just wanted to share that. This is probably my favorite treat. Oh, is this the right way? Oh, it is, okay. That I can get in Spain. We have them in the US, they're just not as good. So, yeah. Let's get back to walking for a bit. So I just ran into someone I've seen on the trail a few times, Mujo, I think is her name. Just took a picture with her. She just got to Santiago today and is heading to Finisterre and Mushia tomorrow. So yeah, pretty cool. Got to see her. Pilgrim office is right in front of me there. It's on the left. Time to go there and see if I can get another one. Alright, so I was eligible for another Compostela. So I have 2 now. So that's kind of nice. Still kind of wish I would have got the one out of Mushia. A little still bummed about that, but it's what it is. Went on that email reply from them to see. Yeah, but I'm gonna walk around, kind of sightsee and see who I run into. yeah, we'll go from there. Till the next one. Alright, I just went back to that. Well, that's embarrassing. I was about to record a video. And then randomly, another Asian, I don't know which one. I said, it's like, oh, hey, it's you. And I have zero recollection of him. I feel so bad. He said Chris. I was with Chris. I was like, still don't remember. Oh, I feel so terrible now. Yeah. Anyways, I just went to the patch store I went to earlier. Got some things for my nieces and nephew. Got a few more patches just because I did the Fistera Mushia route. Yeah, I feel so bad right now. That's pretty bad. They followed me on Instagram, so I think I know who it is relatively, because there was this person that followed me, and I was so confused on who it was. So I think that's them. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to walking around, maybe find another shirt. God, that's gonna bug me now of who this person is. Yeah. All right, till the next one. Okay, I think I figured it out. Chris was the Korean, his American name for the 50-year-old Korean guy, and the person I just saw, we were all hanging out at one of the hostels together in the big group when I was hanging out with all the Koreans. That's who I still don't remember his name, but that's who that was, I'm pretty sure. I was like, when he said Chris, I was like, which Chris? Like, I don't remember Chris. That's who I'm about 90% sure now. Okay, I feel less bad now, but man, in the moment, sorry, man. Okay. I'm gonna get back to walking around, but no, that was bugging me. I was like, who the F is Chris? Okay, feel a little better now. Still sorry, I completely forgot who you were, but that makes more sense now. Yeah, cause the other person, yeah, fairly certain. God, I feel like such a POS right now. Okay, let's get back to walking around. I still feel really, really crappy. It's 11:29, just kind of sitting next to the side of the road. But I think I'm starting to remember who that person was that introduced themselves to me on the street. They were Asian. The reason I don't remember them or remember their name is because they told me it like once or twice and I kind of moved on. So if it's the person I'm thinking of, God, I hope it is. It was Chris, and the other Korean, his name was Aaron, was his American name. He's the one who started talking to me at the albergue, and he invited me to hang out with them. There was the person I don't remember, if I remember him correctly, if he's the right person. And then this other Korean girl, she was the one that spoke some English, who I thought was like in her 30s, but she was 23. That's who's the, and it's the person who was walking with Aaron that they met on the trail. That's who I just saw on the streets. He was walking with a suitcase and another female. That's why it took me a second. It's like, I don't remember another female with you. Because I didn't recognize her at all. So, yeah, and I didn't see Aaron with him either. So that's why I'm thinking it's that individual. If not, I genuinely have no freaking idea who I just saw then. Because Chris I only spent 2 days with. I walked with him one, but I stopped earlier than him and he passed me. Then the next day, he and I stopped in the same town. We stayed at different albergues, but he came over to ours to hang out, just because that's where all the Koreans were at, hanging out. Yeah. I'm fairly certain that's who the individual was. because Aaron was sitting across from me at the table. Chris was to my right. He was to the left, so kind of kitty corner to me. And the girl I thought was 30 was kitty corner the right side of me. He was on the left. 90% certain that's who that is. Still don't know their name. I think they're following me on Instagram. But yeah, pretty sure that's who I saw. So, person that I saw on the street, I'm really sorry. I don't remember you. But yeah. I knew this was gonna happen at some point, but I still feel like a real big POS for not remembering. It's just embarrassing more than anything else, and it's just entertaining to me and will be funny to look back on later. But I'm gonna go try to find food since it's almost lunchtime to try to make myself feel better. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. Let's see what else I run into today. It'll be kind of interesting. Until the next one. So I just went to the Pilgrim House, dropped some stuff up there to donate. Pretty nice little setup there, actually. They can do your laundry there for you. You can rest there, you can cook there, you can pray there, and all this other stuff. They got a place that you can leave your backpack, so that's what I did while I walk around for a bit more. Yeah. So I'm gonna walk around for a bit. Try to figure out what to do next. I'm probably gonna try to find something to eat because it's 12:19, 12:20, somewhere in there. Yeah, laundry takes about 3 hours, so I dropped it off basically at about noon. Yeah, let's keep walking. Let's see who I run into. Hopefully I remember them. God, I still don't feel great about that one. But it's what it is. Moving on. Not really, but anyways. Yeah, let's go find something to eat. Till next one. So it's currently 12:59. Just kind of walking around. I found a park. Not really any pilgrims here. Looks like a bunch of people are just out enjoying their life that live local, I guess. A handful of people are out running, getting some exercise, people walking their dogs and stuff. So, yeah, I'm just kind of walking around. Look a little out of place just because of how I'm dressed and stuff. But yeah, still need to find food at some point. Yeah, it's nice and peaceful. It's kind of nice. It's kind of interesting walking without the pack after having it on me for so long. Posture definitely, I'd say, does improve without the pack if you walk properly with the pack on. That's been kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna go walk around some more. Because that's what you do here, apparently. Just walk for hours on end. Till the next one. Alright, so I walked around for a bit longer. It's currently 2:21. I got food as well. I'm looking for 2 new shirts because the shirt I got, it's got all the locations except St. Jean de Port. And I know if I don't have a shirt that has that on there, it's gonna annoy me. So I'll probably donate that shirt to the Pilgrim House. Kind of go from there. So yeah, that's what I'm on the quest for right now, is looking for a new shirt. But we'll see. Till the next one. Alright, I found the shirts that I was looking for. So got those. I'll probably donate the other one I currently have. But yeah, I got 2 treats. I'm gonna go eat now. Yeah, just gotta make my way back to the Pilgrim House. And I can take a break for a little bit. Till the next one. So I'm just leaving the Pilgrim office now. I was just hanging out there. I didn't catch their names, but it's 2 females. One's kind of a full-time employee, the other are volunteer. The blonde one is from Michigan, and the brunette, she is from Sweden, if I remember correctly. And she's just a volunteer there. But yeah, it's nice. You can come in, just drop off your bag, and they can do your laundry, which is what they were doing for me. That's why I was hanging out. They'll fold it all, dry it, everything for €6. So it's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the albergue now. Till the next one. Alright, it's currently 7:30. I'm gonna go out and try to find food. I've just basically been sleeping the entire time. So, yeah, walk across. Looks like there's a bar and grill across the street here, so I might try there, or I might walk around a little bit. We'll find out. I don't know. Yeah. Trying to see where I want to go. Let's walk down this way. Yeah, kind of interesting thing about the albergue I'm in, they said no sleeping bag on the bed. So this is the first one that has explicitly said that. So it's kind of interesting. They said the reason for that is they wash the sheets and they want you to use them. So that's what it is. And they give you a blanket as well, which is nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go find food. Till the next one. So I'm in the bathroom right now. I gotta be kind of quiet because right out that door, people are sleeping. I forgot to do this outside. Whoops. So I went out for food. Did a whole loop around. Ended up in the same spot. My shoe or my slipper kind of thing is falling apart. So I have ghetto taped it with some medical tape. The Velcro is peeling off. It's working fine right now, so I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, just finished brushing my teeth. I'm gonna go to bed. Checkout's at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so I can sleep in quite a bit. Kind of the same thing as today, just kind of going around. Go from there. I'll probably head to Madrid, not tomorrow, the day after. Go from there, we'll see where this Spain adventure goes. Till tomorrow. Currently 9:52 in the morning. I got up early again, but checkout wasn't until 10, so I said I'm going back to sleep for a while. Just kind of laid in bed, slept a little bit here and there. Eventually got up at like 9. I want to say like out of bed. Brushed my teeth, shaved. And yeah, just getting back out there again. I don't really know what I'm going to do today. Kind of the same thing I think I did yesterday, kind of walk around. Done souvenir shopping, on some places to eat. I think tonight I'm going to stay in a hotel. Just to see what it's like, I guess, for lack of a better term. Going to be quite pricey in comparison to what I've been paying, but it's fine. I still have plenty of money left over. Trip overall has been very, very cheap, so that's been nice. I would say, including airfare, probably about $6 is what you want, roughly. You can get away with less. That's just about what I've spent so far, I think, or in that range, because I remember, I think including airfare, I saved up about $8, and I still have a lot of money left over, like a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna walk around, see if I can find a place to eat or get a snack or something. But yeah, let's get back to walking for a little bit. Not forever though. We are not doing the distances we used to do. So yeah, till the next one. Alright, so I just stopped at a cafe, had a hot chocolate, bread, jam, butter, and a water. Used the bathroom there. Kind of interesting that you mix it yourself, I guess. I don't know. Because I got handed the stuff that's like, oh, I gotta mix it. It wasn't bad. Yes, it was like, oh, cool. I gotta put in some work too, but it's whatever. Yeah, pretty cheap. It was €6. Bread is always delicious here. It's better than in the US, I'd say. Yeah. Right now I'm walking towards the university. Just I'm curious what it looks like. So kind of go from there till the next one. So this is probably one of the strangest things. So I got to the university, which is kind of a building, but there's these vending machines across from it. So what you do is, I don't know if you can read that. Basically, you punch in what you want, and you can pay with cash. I don't have any cash that's small enough for this. I only have a 20 on me. But you select what you want. You scan this with your phone. It takes you to the thing, and then you can pay, not like your Apple Pay, or if you have your card on your phone, you can pay it that way. I did that and I just got these, so it's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around some more. So it's 11:22 right now. I kind of walked around the campus. There's not a ton. It's just basically like an office building. Yeah, kind of interesting. There's a bunch of people out running right now. I think there might be a race going on, but I have no idea. Like here, some people running by across the street there. So I think there's a race going on. It's a Sunday, so it's a weekend. But yeah, just a race going on while I'm walking around. So I have very much left the Pilgrim Trail. Like there's no pilgrims out this way. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to walk around kind of off the trail a little bit and sightsee what I can. Gonna stay in a hotel tonight. It's the current plan, just to have that again, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to walking here in a sec till the next one. So it's 11:32 right now. Kind of unintentionally walking across, I guess, the race path for them. I'm just walking along the road and there are a bunch of guys going past me. I'm kind of curious how long this race is, because some of these guys are just hauling. Like, they're going so fast. Like, they're going really, really fast. So I'm kind of curious, is this like a 5K? Is this a 30K? Like, they're going stupid fast. So I'm kind of curious, like, how long are the races in other countries, I guess? Because typically, like, what, the US, you have your 5Ks, your 10Ks and stuff, your marathons. But I don't know, it's kind of an interesting thing, I guess. I like running, so something that has piqued my interest. I don't know enough Spanish to ask. There's a bunch of volunteers out, and like kind of directing the course, I guess. But I don't know enough Spanish to like, hey, how far is the race? So yeah. But alright, I'm gonna get back to walking. Till the next one. So I asked one of the volunteers how long the race was. She spoke English, which was nice. I tried in very broken Spanish too, and just like, stop English. It's like, cool. Turns out it's a 10K or a 5K race. So they have both options. So that makes a little bit more sense for how fast some of them were moving, because I was like, holy crap, you guys are going really, really fast. Oh, yeah. It's still impressive though, for the speed at which some of the guys are moving. I would not be able to keep up. I know that about me. Yeah, that was intense, and how fast some of them were going. I did get a hotel booked, so gonna probably head to there in a little bit. I don't know when check-in is there. Yeah. It's kind of, it's different architecture just walking around. Probably in bigger cities, something similar. But it's kind of interesting because there's a lot of old history here and some more modern type buildings. So yeah, I don't know, just interesting to me. All right, I'm gonna probably walk to the hotel until the next one. So I'm kind of recording this because I think it's interesting. But this is the college campus. So apparently this building, there's a sign there, it says basically facility of mathematics is this building. And this is another one. I don't know what kind though. But yeah, it basically just looks like an office building. I don't know. In the US it feels like there's more of a production for the colleges, of like put on almost like a resort feel sometimes with some of them. And this one just feels like just a giant office building for school and education. I don't know, just kind of interesting to me. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to walking. I'm probably gonna try to get off the running path just because I feel like I'm in the way. There's people on both the road and the sidewalk. It's not like they closed down the road for the race. So yeah, it's kind of interesting of how they do races here, I guess. But yeah, let's get back to walking. It's 12:41 right now. I just stopped for Cafe Leche and an Oreo cake. It was pretty good. I normally wouldn't do this, but the place I just stopped is called Bo Cafe, B-O Cafe. It's bakery and coffee. Highly recommend them. They saw me struggling a little bit trying to communicate with them. I was trying to order stuff, and they spoke English, and they sent someone around the counter to have me point at what I wanted. Just me, that's like, wait, what? Because I tried ordering in Spanish very poorly, and they said, no, go over there, and it's like, point. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So that was really nice of them. They didn't have to do that. So super helpful. They were very nice. They spoke enough English that I could understand like what was going on. So really nice. But yeah, I can't check into the hotel until 3, so still got a bit of time. Just kind of puts around a little bit more. So we'll see. Till the next one. Alright, it's 1:41. Went back, walked towards the cathedral. I went to Arua, which is the store where I got the patches from in Mocha's hands. Store person that gave me the hands, essentially. Went there, and like, I gotta get a picture with him. So that's what I did. We chatted for a little bit using Google Translate. Kind of difficult because it has a hard time understanding my voice. So everything didn't translate correctly. Oh.
the shop, ¿ok? Spanish.
Sí.
Y aquí lo tienes. Germany, italiano, portugués e inglés.
English, okay. Gracias.
De nada, cuídate.
Hasta luego.
Perfecto,
Sí.
bien.
Sí. All right. Okay, so that was the person I was just talking about. God. He's such a polite individual. I still don't know his name, but he is incredibly polite and just gave me this. Yeah. So anyways, I still don't know his name. He was incredibly kind and polite. Was using Google Translate to talk to him a little bit. Had another employee take a bunch of pictures of him and me. So, yeah. It's been quite the adventure. So, oh man, yeah. Jesus. I don't know. That has not awoken something, but caused some kind of emotional response, I guess. I don't know. I get it's a trip. I get that this is kind of something, maybe just the emotions of the trip, but it's special to me. And I get it's commercialized and all that, but I don't know. It's special to me. So yeah. Till the next one. All right, it's 2:23 right now. Still too early to check in. I've just kind of been walking around aimlessly. There's a nice little like plaza thing over there. But yeah, if you can't tell, I'm bored. Yeah, I'm just kind of moseying around. Like, I don't have anything to do. So I'll probably video journal a little bit more tomorrow, just because tomorrow is my last day kind of in the Santiago area. Current plan is to go down to Granada and visit one of my cousins. I might stop in Madrid first. That's where my flight's out of, so I'll stop in Madrid, spend a day there, head to Granada, spend a day or two there, and then head back to Madrid, explore there, stay there until my flight. Kind of the current plan as of right now. We'll see. Things may change, but I don't really have anything important to do as long as I get on the flight. I didn't really think I'd finish this early or have any other plans. So yeah, I kind of don't know what to do. Tomorrow's probably going to be the last day I video journal. I'm still obviously going to take my GoPro with me everywhere and take pictures. But I mostly am recording to remember things because I suck at writing and my handwriting is very terrible. So that's why I did the video stuff, because I'm not a vlogger. I'm not like a travel influencer that's recording all their adventures. That's just not what I'm doing with the intent of these videos. So yeah, tomorrow's probably going to be the last day of like recording. We'll see. Maybe I'll record more. But yeah, this trip has definitely been quite the adventure of a lifetime, I'd say. I've got a new experience, a new perspective on things. Soul searching, I wouldn't use that term, because all the things I've thought about or gone through my head on this trip, kind of already thought about those and kind of already had answers to. It just kind of refined those things. I don't know what the future holds for me after this trip. I do know things work out and everything will be okay no matter what happens. Yeah, we'll see what the future holds for me. I don't know. This is a chapter in my story of life, and super, super happy it got to be a chapter of my life, and I would recommend this to other people, whether they take the full Camino and take time off, whether they only do a few days or whatever. I would recommend this. It's been a really, really unique experience. There's a lot of safety nets that are available and there for you. And the nice thing about this is it's not age restricted. Because of all the safety nets that are available, people can do this at a wide variety of ages, which is pretty unique and pretty nice. Yeah. But those are kind of my initial thoughts right now as I'm kind of walking around, of reflecting on things. But I'm probably going to try to walk to the hotel to see if I can check in early. So, till the next one. Alright, I just got to the hotel. Room's quite small comparatively to like a hotel you'd get in the US. Bed there. Yeah. But got a nice view. You can see the cathedral kind of up on the left there. It's kind of far away. Yeah. I'm gonna shower, take a nap, and just relax. This is my own space. Be kind of nice. So, yeah. Till the next one. So it's 5:31 right now. Just got up from a nap. I'm kind of resting. I'm gonna go out and try to find some snacks or food. One of the two. We'll see which. Kind of go from there. Till the next one. You know the saying of how humans walk in a circle? I feel that right now. I have ended up in this park more times than I can count. Just by walking around. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go walk around. I'm gonna go walk back into like the cathedral area and all the shops and stuff around there. And each time I've ended up back in this park. But got a cone this time. So yeah, it's interesting, to say the least. But I'm probably gonna head back to the hotel here pretty soon, or kind of in that area. It's about a mile away, or 1.6 kilometers. Yeah, but I'm gonna enjoy this and keep walking. Till the next one. Alright, just got back to my hotel room, so I'm just gonna relax for a bit. So, I might get dinner later, we'll see. Because a lot of places don't serve dinner until like 7 or 8, which is kind of interesting about Spain. But yeah. Till the next one, or maybe till tomorrow, we'll see. Alright, it's currently 11:04, still in the hotel. Checkout is at noon, but I'm about to go down and do that. I'm just packing my bag right now. It was a good night. Went out to kind of get some like snacks and stuff, kind of out in the touristy part of Santiago. And then came back here and basically crashed all night. Yeah, this will probably be my last day of recording. I got a bus ticket. I got to Granada because I have a cousin that lives down there, so I'm gonna go try and visit him. My bus leaves at 4, so I may record a little bit throughout the day, but probably not a ton. We'll see though. Currently I'm gonna go head to the Pilgrim House, just hang out there, talk with the people that were there. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing else really planned for the day. Yeah, till the next one. Alright, so I went to the Pilgrim House, left there a while ago. It's currently about 12:48. Just hung out there for a little bit, then I got emailed my Mushia certificate for completing that, so they have a printing service there, so I had them do that. Walk through kind of the area, Got some chocolate covered churros I've been chewing on. They're pretty dense. Stopped at the store, got an Aquarius lemon, and then 2 small water bottles, because it's going to be a long ride to Granada, where my cousin is. So I might stop somewhere else, because I'm pretty sure I'm right next to the bus stop, or like where I'm supposed to be at for the buses. There's no bathrooms near here, so I'll probably find a cafe or something nearby. Just try to hang out there, maybe. We'll see. But it's not gonna be as many videos today, just because there's not a ton going on, really. This is probably the last day I'll be recording stuff for my video journal. Just because the rest of it is, Camino's over for me. The rest of it's just having fun now, so nothing really too much to journal, I guess. Until the next one. So it's 3:55 right now. Bus is scheduled to leave at 4:10. Like I said, I'm heading down to Granada to try to meet up with my cousin. He hasn't still replied to me yet, though. Took about an hour nap on one of the benches upstairs. Not the worst nap I've had, but not the best nap either. So, yeah. This is probably the last entry of my video journaling. And this is it, because the rest of it's just me traveling around. So, yeah. Time to close this out. No more next ones. Yeah. It's been a memorable trip for sure, I will say that. Had its highs and lows, but I'm ready to go home and go back to life. So, yeah. Until next time.